Hey everyone, I'm super excited to talk to you guys about a couple things today. I am pretty excited. I got a couple things in the mail that I want to show you. I ordered some jewelry off of Etsy. If I'm not mistaken, it was Fit Chick Jewelry. So if you're interested, definitely go to Etsy and look her up. I'll try and post the link below. That way you can just go straight to it and look at what she has to offer. This right here is a charm bracelet. There's the little barbell, the kettlebell, the plate. This one says strength. I know it's a little bit hard to see. This one that keeps spinning. Let me pull it around here. It says Wonder Woman. It's super cute and it's just a little charm bracelet. I was so excited. So I got that one. I also got a keychain from her as well. The little caption was "We'll live for pizza," which I thought was awesome because I always want pizza. That's kind of my always go-to type of thing. But here's the little keychain. Just a little slice of pizza in the barbell. I thought it was awesome, so I decided to order it. And her prices were really reasonable, so definitely go check her out. Like I said, I'll be posting the link below. That way you can go do an order from her. I also got my competition jewelry. Came in this little box here. Let me flip it right. So I got this in. I got a bracelet and then some really nice earrings. So this is the bracelet. It's really sparkly, so I think it'll be perfect under the lights because if you've never been to a show, it's a very bright white light. So if there's sparkles, they really just show. I also got these earrings. They're going to be so pretty on stage. Let me try and take them out of this bag. Try and give you a better visual of what they look like. I think they are so pretty and I think they're going to be perfect with my suit. I also think they're going to be a really good size with my hair because I was a little concerned about how long they would be because I didn't know if they would be long enough to see or if it was going to be one of those things where you buy it and no one ever really sees it. I definitely think that it was a good choice though, and I feel like they're going to be a great fit for my suit and then also look really good in pictures. Let me get this back in. Alright, so I'm super excited. I wanted to show you guys that I got all of that in today. I'm waiting on a couple more items. We have some robes and then we also have some jackets being made for the gym, so hopefully we'll be getting those anytime soon. But aside from that, today there is something else I want to talk to you guys about. What I do is I compete in bodybuilding, and I'm sure you guys know that, but I want to give you a little bit more specific information. The division that I compete in is considered bikini. It's the smallest division of the bodybuilding. It's for the girls, and what it's based upon is more of stage presence, personality, your overall appearance, and then the muscle does play a part in it, but it's not as big as if you were in figure or physique or actual women's bodybuilding. It's definitely just as hard, trust me. It actually can be a little bit frustrating with bikini. The reason is because every judge has something different that they're looking for because they're not looking at you, like I said, based upon that symmetry and the muscle and the evenness and proportions. It's a lot more stage presence, personality, muscle, all of it combined in one big package. So it can really go either way. Sometimes they want this really muscular, toned up girl who's beautiful and has perfect stage presence. Sometimes they just want someone who's really lean and the most beautiful, model-esque type of girl. So you just have to kind of go in with a mindset of it can go really either way, depending on who's judging. I mean, honestly, it can do that in any class, but even my trainer and I have spoke about how bikini can be a little bit difficult just because you never know what they're looking for. But I love it. I love being on stage and going through the process and working so hard for that moment. It's definitely well worth it and something I'm going to continue doing. I'm also really looking forward to this competition on April 2nd. This is going to be the biggest show I've ever done. It's gonna actually have 7 classes in bikini, which is huge. So I've been working so hard and dieting so hard to keep everything on point. One thing I do want to mention to you guys though, what my goal weight is before the water drop, which that's the actual week of the competition. My goal weight going into that is 105. I weighed in this morning at 106.5, which is very close to where I want to be. So that's good. However, I do still have 3 weeks until I step on stage, and my energy level has been steadily depleting. I've been exhausted and having a hard time getting through my workouts. So my boyfriend, who is my trainer and then also the owner of the gym, who's basically my second trainer, we had a talk about the weight loss. Because one thing you have to consider when you're going through this process is when you get closer to the end, you're dropping so much weight that it does become unhealthy because you're taking those things out of your body that your body needs to function. So there is some concern they are going to increase my diet a little bit for this week and then possibly a little bit of next week just so that I can maintain and be healthy. So they're going to increase that so that hopefully my energy level will go up, and I still have plenty of time to drop the little bit that I'll probably gain back. We'll see what happens, and I'll definitely keep you posted. But I just wanted to let you know because I think it is important. And one of the things that in my reading and research that I've done, you don't hear a lot about the cycles of the weight loss and what it's like when you drop so low. I mean, you need to be low to step on stage. You need to be the best you can be, and you want to be as lean as possible. But you also don't want to lose your body's function. Being healthy is so important, and that's why we're going to make a little bit of adjustment to mine. Keep me still on track, keep me on point, but make sure my body's functioning at the level it needs to for me to continue on, because that's so important. And I will tell you guys, I actually am planning, I'm going to compete April 2nd up in Cleveland, Ohio, and then on the 23rd, I'm going to actually compete in Newark, Ohio, as long as everything goes okay. So those are just 2 weeks apart, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking some time off. I'm going to probably spend some time bulking. I definitely want to improve my back. I feel like that's my weakest point, and build my shoulders some more. But one thing I will be covering after I finish cycling is what it's like after you get off stage. Because one thing that I've seen very few people mention is how hard it is to gain the weight back. You work for months. You work so hard, day in and day out. You diet, you work every ounce of your soul into this to drop all this weight, and you see the progress day to day, and you see your body changing and dropping. But the truth is, you don't look like that year round. The progress pictures you see of me, the way that I look when I step on stage, I look like that for one day because it's not maintainable. It's not healthy to maintain. And once you have to gain it back, it can be really mentally hard. Reason is, like I said, you put everything you have into this, and you have this one day, and then it's time for you to gain it back. But you have to get past that. You have to know that the cycle is just a cycle. If you want to be better, you have to bulk. You have to put on more muscle. And I know my first time, it was mentally a struggle to put the weight back on, but I did it. I really like food, so that made it a little bit easier. I mean, I'll just tell you up front, like I said, love pizza. But mentally, it is hard to gain the weight back. And I'll definitely be covering that once I'm in that stage, because I want you guys to understand what's really behind this. I've seen a lot of vlogs, blogs, Instagrams, Facebooks that are kind of unreal now that I've been through the cycle. And I want this to be the most genuine and real thing that I can give you, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. And I want you to have a full understanding. It's beyond worth it. I love every second of it. This is what I love more than anything. but it's not easy. And like I said, you have to fight day in and day out, and you have to put your heart and your soul into it, because in the end, that's where you get it. That's where you find this inner motivation and you push yourself beyond limits you didn't even know that you could move past. So definitely stay positive, keep going, and be smart. Make sure that you have that support system. Make sure you have people who are knowledgeable. Make sure you have people you can trust. That's my advice, and definitely just stay posted. I'm going to be taking you through the rest of my competition prep. I'm planning on, as long as I can get everything done, I'm planning on taking you through doing a video of the day of competition to show you guys a little bit of what it's like behind the stage, what it's like getting ready to go on stage, everything that you go through, because I feel like that's something that people want to see. I know it's something that I definitely was researching and looking up, so I plan on doing that. Once I get off stage, like I said, I'm going to take you through that as well. So stay posted. Follow me on my blog, my YouTube channel. I also have an Instagram as well as a Facebook, and I'm going to be posting the links below. Also, make sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up for this video if you enjoyed. Thanks, guys.